Hello, and welcome to BackTalk. I'm Eric Summerer here with Thomas Vasel.
Hello. Yes, Thomas J. Vasel.
Thomas J. Vasel.
And this is Eric Michael Summerer.
Yes, it is.
We got to get that correct. We're here talking about GAMA 2017. This is the GAMA Trade Show. Now, if you're wondering why you didn't get a ticket, it's because it's kind of a closed show. It's not really a show to play games. It's more for publishers and distributors and designers.
It's a trade show. I mean, it's about increasing the business of the game hobby. You've got game store owners learning about how to run a better store. You've got retailers talking about upcoming games from the perspective of here's more stuff for you to sell. It really is a retail-focused convention.
It's definitely bigger than last year. There's more retailers here. There's definitely more publishers here. There's just generally more people here.
Okay.
There's definitely a lot going on, a lot of deals going on. So we've heard a few pieces of news. Cool Mini or Not hired Eric Lang full-time.
Yeah.
Exclusively.
Yes, and he's going to be leading a whole design studio. It's not just his own designs, but also designs from other publishers. He will be cultivating those and curating the future releases for the company, which is pretty cool. If you were a designer that just signed to Simon one of your games, to find out that Eric Lang might be dabbling in it a little bit, that's got to be exciting.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's less exciting for WizKids and Fantasy Flight, who were using him as a designer. I'm curious to see how this will affect Dice Masters, because he was one of the main. As far as I can tell, Mike Elliott will be taking lead on that, and then Eric might have input, but not really involved. But this is really cementing that with their lineup of games, and the fact that they're launching a miniatures game, A Song of Fire and Ice.
Oh, yeah.
Which looks like a competitor to Rune Wars to some degree.
Okay.
They're really setting themselves up to be the main competitor to Asmodee North America. They just don't have a ticket to ride Catan Carcassonne.
Yet.
Well,
no, we haven't seen that yet, but it could be they're going.
I mean, I'm not saying that that there's a parallel there, that they're the same, but they are certainly becoming a force to be reckoned with in the industry. So that's exciting. There's a lot of, mostly the news from the publishers has been good. Like we're hearing, hey, we're selling more games. The retailers we're talking to seem pretty happy. It's a pretty upbeat convention to some degree.
Okay, yeah.
So we did have a chance to play a few games. One game we played together.
We did.
That was like our annual game.
That's it. We're done for the year.
Well, I thought it would be one that you would like.
Yes. Oh, this is called The Captain is Dead. It's from AEG. It's a cooperative starship game with a really kind of a stark art design. Lots of primary colors, and I liked it. Maybe you weren't a huge fan.
It's okay. The game itself is fine. The box cover I hate. The game itself, though, once we're playing, I don't really care about that.
Fine. So you've got a map of a starship, and you've got bridge, engineering, computer core, sick bay, stuff like that. And you each have some sort of character. In different classes. So there's like a rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, different characters. I was the rank 7 janitor.
That's right, and I was rank 3 crewman.
Yes,
I was
very distinctive.
Red shirt crewman. And then we also had an admiral.
Yes.
And
we had a doctor. We had a medical officer as well.
Which seems like it could be one thing I like. It felt like it could be like a TV show.
Yes.
I could see those 4 characters.
Yeah, that would make an interesting show.
Doctor, janitor, admiral, crewman.
Lost in space, attacked by aliens.
But they each have a special ability. Like the crewman, for example, if there was a chance he'd get wounded, he dies. But then another crewman comes out.
Yep. I had that happened to you once. You got killed by killbots on the bridge.
It was too late at that point. We did die. It's not an easy game.
No, the object is to repair the jump drive so that you can warp out of a dangerous situation. Aliens are attacking you, bad guys are showing up outside the ship and shooting at you, and you have to fix the engines, which requires discarding a whole bunch of cards. You've got these different skill cards that are engineering and tactical, different colors, and you need to collect sets of them in order to repair things, complete tasks, and one of these is repairing the warp drive, and you need to get 5 orange cards and spend 2 actions to do this. My guy could use his actions as wild cards, which is kind of cool.
Eric was the only person actually doing anything.
The janitor was trying to fix the warp drive while everybody else shot aliens and and tried to fix the transport.
Well, it's like you have this big bleeding ship to some degree. Everything is shutting down. There's even something that if it shuts down, you can no longer talk to each other. The communication
Yes, the communications array.
So we were spending time running around fixing so much stuff. I think maybe we lost track of the fact that maybe we just needed to get out of there.
True.
We probably should have let a few systems just die.
I think you have to at some point.
Yeah, so we lost, but I feel like we could have won.
Oh, sure, we absolutely could have won.
Especially since we were playing on easy, but that's not the point.
We played one level above easy. We could have played at cowardly level, but we played at
We played
standard.
novice. No,
Yeah.
we played novice. We didn't play standard. All right, so anything else you played?
Let's see. I got to play a new Doctor Who game that's called Doctor Who Time Clash from Cubicle 7. And you've got like a big arc that represents 3 different locations, and these are interchangeable. So the box comes with maybe 12 of them, and you're only using 3 in any given game that represent a companion for the Doctor and a location and a bad guy. And one player plays the Daleks, or one team plays the Daleks, and the other's playing the Doctor. And you are building up cards on these locations in order to try and sort of just take them over. The Daleks are trying to earn 1,000 points of threat, and the Doctor and companions are trying to get 800 somewhere, and you're countering each other's cards and playing different parts of these arcs. And eventually it leads to an endgame gambit, where you're sort of doing an end showdown if one of you have triggered this endgame. I found it a little more confusing than I'd like. There's a lot of little rules here. Oh, well, this doesn't actually apply in this situation, so you need to remember that this isn't a threat card, but it adds to the total of the planet. And I would have liked it to be a little more accessible, and it could have been the lateness of the hour when I played it. It was a travel day, and I was a little sleepy. So it's possible that this is clearer than it actually seemed. But I was not as taken with the game as I would have liked to be.
Which is unfortunate because you're a Doctor Who.
I love the theme, and I like that there are quip cards. Like the Doctor can play a quip, like a 200-point quip, which is it's him being glib and getting out of a situation that way. And the art is nice, and I love seeing the companions that I'm fond of, but I wish the game were a little clearer.
And you also played Unlock, the demo
I did.
version.
Okay, so I played the tutorial of Unlock, and I've played half of the print and play scenario, and we got stuck. We blew up on the print and play scenario.
I also played the print and play scenario and won it by myself. Well, maybe there was an Asmodee guy there giving me hints.
Wait a second. We had a great time. I had just.
The system really works well, I think.
The system is cool. And I just wanted to lay out the cards and see how, what that first room looked like. And I started putting a couple things together, and then it's like, oh, I need the app now. So I had to go download the app and actually play the game for real because I couldn't put it down.
It's interesting because this is the new thing. Everyone's like, what's the trend? The trend right now is escape rooms. Okay, so this is the Space Cowboys Asmodee escape room. Cosmos is about to announce a new line of these small escape room boxes. We've already seen them coming from Game Right and that one from Germany, and I'm telling you, we'll see more of them. We're going to see more of them until the escape room crazes died down.
Right. But I don't see that happening for a while. Yeah, we've played I'm running the Think Fun one this coming weekend at ConCon, and we just played the Spin Master one, 2 of the 4 scenarios. This is all what my family is doing right now. So more of these. What I like about Unlock, let's go back to that one, is that it's so clean. You just have a deck of cards. And so you put these 2 items together, that leads to a numbered card. Oh yes, that's in the deck. Now this is something else. It's even cleaner and more streamlined than Time Stories, which has much more of a sprawling geography, and you have to worry about time points, and there's a much more of a structure to it. This is, okay, we're in a room. This looks interesting. Let's put this card to this card. And you're just holding the deck of cards and flipping the new one. What does this clue mean? It just feels like it has much more momentum and is much more of an immediate adventure because you got the timer as well.
All right, well, that's our initial impressions of the GAMA Trade Show. I'm sure we'll have more as time goes by. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel.
I'm Eric Summerer.
And you've been watching BackTalk.